In the UK, we spend 45 billion a year on our debit cards. This accounts for 50% of all payments made. It's common to use your debit card for day-to-day spending. However, I believe it's a bad idea to use your debit card in this way. Keep watching for the 5 reasons why you shouldn't spend your money using your debit card. The first reason is fraud protection. Different payment methods offer different levels of protection against fraud. Credit cards offer fantastic protection if you've been a victim of fraud. Debit cards, not so much. Whilst UK banks have been getting a lot better recently at preventing fraud by including warning messages in their apps that ask users to double check any potentially illegitimate payments, it is still possible to fall foul of a scam. And if a large sum of money leaves your account, there is no guarantee that you will get it back. When raising a fraud incident, the bank will first carry out an internal investigation. You have to fill out a bunch of forms and it can take weeks for your money to get returned. With credit cards, it's the opposite. Usually the money is returned immediately and then they proceed to investigate to find out what actually happened. The higher level of protection significantly reduces any potential headaches that could occur down the road. So this is why I have it down as number 1 on the list. Reason number 2 is Section 75. I've spoken about Section 75 before and I'll continue to go on about it because it's so bloody brilliant. If you make a purchase between £100 and £30,000 on your credit card, you are protected by the Section 75 Consumer Credit Act. Section 75 is like having every single purchase that you ever make be insured. This means that if you're buying goods or services and they're not delivered, or they're damaged, or they're not up to the standard that you expected and you want your money back, but the retailer isn't really working with you, all you have to do is take it up with your credit card company and they will sort it out for you and go after the retailer themselves. It's such a useful little feature for credit cards. In comparison, debit cards offer zero protection of any sorts when making purchases. Section 75 is reason enough to only use your credit card for purchases. It makes no sense to make any purchase, especially a large one, on your debit card if you have a credit card readily available to you. The third reason is perks and points. So debit cards usually don't offer any reward for spending your money. They do offer switching bonuses, but that's as far as it goes. Credit cards, on the other hand, are a completely different ballgame. You can get anything from cashback on every purchase you make to reward points that can be converted to air miles to pay for flights. You also get a lot of perks depending on your credit card. The most popular, and in my opinion one of the best available in the UK, is the American Express Gold Card. This card gives you free access to airport lounges, which is great if you travel a lot. It also offers £5 in credit twice a month every time you order delivery with your card. The perks can really add up in value and offer a greater incentive to spend your money using credit cards rather than debit cards. Reason number 4 is repayment flexibility. When making a purchase with your debit card, the money leaves your account instantly. There is no flexibility in how you can pay for your purchases. Credit cards, on the other hand, offer far greater flexibility. You never ever have to make the payment upfront. Providing you pay your entire balance in full every month, you don't even get charged any interest. This flexibility allows you to make purchases and manage your cash flow a lot better than with a debit card. It's incredibly important to maintain strong financial discipline and ensure you can pay the total in full to avoid paying any unnecessary interest. The payment flexibility of a credit card is a great tool to have at your disposal, and even if you don't take advantage of it, it's still good to have in case of emergency. Now, reason number 5 is building your credit score. Say you're really good with your money, you spend your 20s saving and have only ever had a debit card and you never even go into your overdraft. When it comes time to making a big financial decision such as buying a home, lenders will look at your credit history when making the decision to loan you the money for a mortgage. If you only ever use your debit card, you'd pretty much have no credit history, which could lead banks to decline offering you a mortgage or offering you a higher interest rate. Every purchase you make on a credit card that gets paid off in time helps build up a picture of how well you are with handling credit. This then gets analysed and forms your credit score. A person with a higher credit score benefits from getting access to better loans and lower interest rates, as banks see you as lower risk than a person with zero credit history at all. So there you have it, the 5 reasons why you shouldn't spend your money using your debit card. It's important to maintain strong financial discipline when looking at using a credit card to spend your money. And you do have options to set payment limits to ensure you don't go overboard with spending if needed. So taking that into consideration, it really is a no-brainer to transfer all your spending over from your debit card to a credit card. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you do, please hit subscribe and hit the bell for your notifications as well. I have a lot more content to come for you guys, so you're going to want to stick around. I'll catch you all next time. Have a good one.